The great debate on Australian values has just begun. Angus Taylor, new Liberal leader in a potentially high-risk, high-reward move, has delivered a speech where he's looking to define future immigration as based upon Australian values. He's basically saying there are potentially naughty immigrants and nice immigrants, but to date, he's yet to define them. He's also looking to use immigration as both a political and economic issue. Let me explain how. Politically, it's about appealing to those voters that have left the Liberal Party for One Nation. Economically, he's saying to those many Australians out there doing it hard, particularly using the issue of housing to demonstrate the impact that immigration has had, that I feel your economic pain, and immigration and uncontrolled immigration under this government is the cause. This strategy, though, is not without risk. Let me explain why. Australia ultimately is an immigrant nation. 1 in 2 Australians, myself included, can count at least one parent as being born overseas. 9 million Australians currently have been born overseas. There are some large Australians of overseas descent, for example, the Chinese and Indian population, who may well not hear the economic message but wonder, am I in the category of being a nice immigrant or naughty immigrant? Economically speaking as well, we've relied upon an immigration intake to support many jobs in Australia. Let me give you one industry, for example, aged care. Aged care is already tens of thousands of workers short. Currently, around 50% of the aged care workforce is made up of immigrants. What would it mean going forward if under an Angus Taylor policy of nice immigrants and naughty immigrants, that these shortages get exacerbated? People may not necessarily be as forgiving. Look, if he can meld together the discussion around immigration as an economic concern and people relate to that, he may well make significant political progress. If he doesn't, though, he could well end up alienating more voters than he's looking to win over. Ultimately, though, the question of Australian values will be decided by Australian voters at the next election.